What's up, guys? Mom Vernon Cute here, coming to you again with some news again. As always, a lot of us are giving news for the whole total DC Revamp relaunch. Got some more news, guys. A couple more titles have come out. Pretty much, this is a lot of teams this time around for DC, and a lot of them are some of favorites and some are new. But check it out. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so the first one I'm gonna go with is Legion of Superheroes. Number one, of course, you know, this is the team set in the 31st century, and this is gonna be a little different, but it looks cool. The team is dealing, from what I'm reading from the site, from what I read from the site, the team is gonna deal with 7 lost members of the team, so it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be written by Paul Levitz and artwork by Francis Portela. So that's who's doing Legion of Superheroes #1. Alright, and to continue with the Legions, we're going to move on to Legion Lost #1. This involves the lost members of the team, the 7 lost members of the Legion of Superheroes that have traveled back to the present in order to somewhat save their future from total annihilation. And this is going to be written by Fabian Nixia and drawn by Peter Woods. And from the Lost 7, I see Lightning Lad, I believe. Dang, I'm forgetting a Flame dude. But definitely a couple of interesting people there on that team. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. I wouldn't say I'm a big Legion of Superheroes fan, but I do know the characters. So I'll might just have to pick this one up, actually. Might have to pick both of these up just to check it out. Okay, and to continue with the teams, we're going to move on to Hawk and Dove #1. The duo is back in action. This has been the first time fresh off Brightest Day, in a way. It's going to be written by Sterling Gates, and it's going to be drawn by pretty much the guy that did some work on the duo early in his career, Rob Liefeld. So it'll be pretty cool to see Hawk and Dove back together. I know a lot of my friends that are big Hawk and Dove fans. What do you think about Hawk and Dove getting back together? Alright. And moving on. Static Shock #1. This marks the return of the character. And it's going to be co-written by John Rosum and Scott McDaniel. And McDaniel will also provide artwork as well. I gotta say, Virgil's new costume looks pretty cool to me. I definitely gotta give a shout out to that. Thank you, DC, for putting Mr. McDuffie's character back in action. He would be very happy, in my opinion, to see his character flying high for this whole relaunch as well. Alright. And now, guys, for the last and not least, Teen Titans #1. Yeah, check that out. Teen Titans is going to be written by Brent Booth it's going to be written by Scott Lobdell and artwork by Brent Booth and Norm Ratmund. And if anybody's wondering about Tim Drake, there he is. So check out his costume, people. his Red Robin costume. Yes, he is still Red Robin. So everybody, he still exists. And relax. Check out Superboy. He's got a new look now. He's donning a new look. From what I can also tell, that is Kid Flash, and I am assuming that is either Wonder Girl to Superboy's the girl in the red, basically. I guess to his left or his right. I'm not sure who the girl in the black is, and I'm not quite sure who the girl lower down is. But yes, I was wondering about Teen Titans. I wanted to know what was going to happen in Teen Titans, and we got it. And I'm glad to see Red Robin. Tim is still Red Robin. His costume looks fat, pretty decent, pretty cool, off the chain, off the hook. I could use every pronoun and adjective just to describe it. So I'm glad to see Tim is there. I gotta give props to Superboys too. Look, he's got a Superboy tattoo on his arm. I can't really say I'm not too. I'm feeling the black. I'm feeling the insignia on the back of his I guess his sleeveless shirt. I like Kid Flash's outfit as well. All looks good. So 5 more titles for the whole DC relaunch revamp. So what do you guys think of this? How do you like this? What's your feelings on this now? Are you still on that borderline with this whole relaunch revamp, or are you now on board, fully on board, or are you like me, half and half? Still on board, but I can quickly jump off. I'm not entirely on board. But I gotta admit, guys, Tim's costume, Superboy, Kid Flash, and if that is Wonder Girl, looks great. But other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid. I just wanted to get some more info out there. I know my other friends will do this as well, but what do you think, guys? And I'd love to hear your comments. And throw a new phrase out there. Holla back at me, dudes.